Mr. Brady, welcome.
Thank you, Chairman Wyden, Ranking Member Crapo, and members of the Senate or the Finance Committee. It is a great pleasure to be here to introduce Katherine Tai on her nomination as U.S. Trade Representative. It's a particular pleasure for two reasons. The first is that I can join with my friend and colleague, Chairman Neal, in a bipartisan show of support for Ambassador-designate Tai's nomination. And the second is that Ambassador-designate Tai is such a qualified nominee with a well-earned reputation as a knowledgeable and skillful trade lawyer, negotiator, and consensus builder. Her credentials are impeccable, with extensive experience at USTR, as the chairman mentioned, and particularly as a distinguished alum of our Ways and Means Committee family. She understands how the Hill works. As members of Congress, we're assured that she knows Article 1, Section 8 of the Constitution backwards and forwards. She knows firsthand that trade policy is successful for American workers and for job creation only when there is a true partnership between the executive branch and us in Congress about the goals and execution of trade policy. She understands that the core of that partnership is transparency and thorough consultation with members of Congress and their staffs. I'm confident she'll work with us to develop a bipartisan consensus on trade policy before taking action. Her invaluable work on USMCA, as the chairman said, certainly showed her commitment to taking all views into account. I will encourage her to use that spirit of consensus so that we can together determine appropriate partners and goals for strong, enforceable trade agreements and finish trade negotiations with U.S., Kenya, and Japan, as well as to take our trade agreement with China to the next level. And also look forward to working with her to extend trade promotion authority, to recognize and formalize our partnership and goals. In this way, we can negotiate trade agreements that prioritize Americans and our workers. I am certain that Ambassador-designate Tai will take her enforcement mission very seriously. She knows firsthand trade agreements are worthwhile only if they're both enforceable and enforced. I take particular pride in having worked across the aisle with Chairman Neal, Ambassador-designate Tai, to make sure that USMCA contains an enforcement mechanism that's greatly improved from NAFTA. Our enforcement mechanisms built into our trade agreements give her the tools she needs to hold our trading partners to account. I know she will insist that countries abide by their obligations, whether it's making sure China complies with its obligations under the Phase 1 agreement, addressing blatant revenue grabs by various trading partners through the use of digital services taxes, or challenging Mexican and Canadian practices that violate USMCA. I'm confident she'll not only be watching, but acting. Ambassador-designate Tai also understands the importance of the WTO, as well as the need to reform its institutions in a constructive way. And I hope she'll work with us to take care of unfinished business by renewing GSP and MTB as soon as possible. Senators, it is an honor to be here. For all of these reasons, I am delighted to support the nomination of Katherine Tai, part of our Ways and Means family, to be our next U.S. Trade Representative. Thank you.